Hi there. Life is not just sitting in front of the house making reports about how life is progressing with prostate cancer. We got to get out and get moving sometimes. And today I went out to look for mushrooms called hit top here in Thailand. We had the final leg of the season, but it is a very, very popular mushroom. And I'm not much of a mushroom fan, to be honest, but that is something I like. But I'm not just out here to be together with my lovely wife and to help her out because she doesn't want to go out here in the forest on her own. I'm also here because I've now had a few days to ponder on my lacking of result in my PSA test, if I should put it that way. And I know I should be pleased, I know I should be happy because there are some other numbers that indicate it could have been a lot worse. If we're going to summarize it, then the fact that I'm still about 34% below my initial number 10 months after I got my first number, well, that's also very well. I will continue the way I've done so far. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't do that. I have added soy milk, 300 milliliters a day. That is just a kind of a test thing. I'm winging it a little bit here. I have been looking up on it. Seems to be a lot of good positive properties by doing soy milk, including, and that's why I'm doing it, reducing testosterone level. I don't want it to reduce, as I've said before, to the ADT level, but I do like to see it just a tiny tad lower if it doesn't mean compromising my health. It did mention in the research that I came across that there was an increased risk of apparently of bladder cancer if you have a lot of soy milk. But I saw that they say adults shouldn't do more than half a liter of soy milk a day, and I'm doing 300 milliliters, so I think I'm on the safe side. Anyway, we got to try what we can try, right? So there will be no changes to my protocols other than, well, there will be no change. That's the wrong thing to say if you're doing a lot of changes, and I'm doing a few changes. First off, I'm doing half the protocol of Fenbendazole. I've done 1,776 milligrams a day, 8 scoops. Now I'll reduce that to 4 scoops, just a single time a day, which makes my life so much easier. In addition to the fact, I think it will help my liver recover better. I have ordered milk thistle. That will be coming in the next few days, and then we will have that added to the protocol. And then I decided not to do these 2 challenges that I've been mentioning before. One was to do 5 days straight with 8 hours a day and a certain loop, challenging loop, to see what exercise have of impact. I also said we could probably do a couple of days of hydrating and then take a test and see how that has an impact on my PSA. But the fact of the matter is I just can't afford doing all these tests all the time. So I have to maintain the rhythm of doing it every month. But it doesn't mean I can't put that little bit of extra effort into it. So I've decided since 2 days ago that I would see if I can do a minimum of 10,000 steps a day, every day, until the next PSA test. And that's just to add a little bit more consistency to my exercise, but also to say that because I'm running every second day, and every second day I don't have an issue reaching my 10,000 mark. But the day where I just don't move much. I just noticed that my step count is somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 on days I don't run. So I'll try to up the antes on that one as well. I'll also see if I can add some meditation, breath meditation, at least every second day. It seems to have a good and positive impact, and that is something, when I look back at what I did in November and December, seems to be lacking right now. Not seems to be lacking, seems to be more present back then, and it is definitely lacking right now. So I will also be doing more breathing exercises, which should be enhancing your immune system. So that's basically it. I can hear my wife is now calling. I better wrap this up and get on with it. Until next time, as always, stay healthy.